Hello and welcome back to should be episode 4. Last time we saved the stalker should be Europe, and Bess, the leader of these loners, has asked us for help fighting off bandits. So I just ran past him. Here he is right here. Wouldn't hurt to check these guys over before the actual raid starts heading over. Another poor loner. A couple more stashes we can go check out later. And let's go get a good position. Now in this game, headshots are incredibly deadly. They will kill pretty much anyone apart from an enemy in an exosuit. I am almost out of this. Alright, that's something that's a bit annoying, but you can always tell what gun you were actually using because if it was loaded when you put it in your inventory, it will remain loaded. So basically, we could tell.
Great job, boys. We wiped them out. Everybody have some rest. And you, Stalker, come over here. Let's have a chat.
Basically, we can tell that we were actually using the other shotgun because this one wasn't loaded when we pulled it out, and the other one was. We unloaded it. Let's just make sure that this one... Yeah, this one has more use. We're gonna go talk to Bess in a bit. Just gonna take a look at these guys. Sometimes it's worth picking up weapons because they might be loaded. That one was not. But it never hurts. You can always drop it. There is a degree of bullet drop in Stalker. So it's important to take that into account when you're actually shooting longer distances. Although, there isn't really much long distance shooting you actually do in-game. It's just how the levels are built. Shooting at me a little bit further to deal with than I would like, and a little bit further than strictly dangerous. But I do believe I have to go, not there, but I'm gonna have to head in this sort of direction. Yeah, that was pretty good. Didn't expect it to go that far. It's dark out here. There's some anomalies out there. This secondary crouching I'm doing is a combination of buttons. Pressing the C button will crouch. Pressing the X button will crouch even further. Someone is out there. I can't see where they are though. There they are. There's someone on the other side of this garbage pile. These piles are incredibly dangerous because they're very, very radioactive. through most of my remaining ammunition for this, but I did clear out this camp, so that is a boon for us. A little bit more of that. Now the stalker that we are supposed to be meeting is actually over there. Those guys are bandits, I can tell by their voice lines, and they appear to be dealing with some sort of monster. Boars do spawn in that area, so that's probably what they're dealing with. You may have also noticed that there are... See, that one was loaded when I picked it up. See, if I take a look at this guy, you can see that he does have a rank. A group and an attitude, so that lets you know what faction and what rank. As I start taking more and more missions, a marked one will go up to expert. If we take a look at our PDA here and look at our rankings, you can actually see the top stalkers in the zone. We haven't seen the groups these guys are a part of yet. Duty, Freedom are the two main factions. Loners. That's a big portion of the stalkers are loners. And here's us. We're 573, the marked one. A little bit more ammunition. Never hurts. There's a guy over here. These guys went silent, so I'm not sure if they're still alive. Sure hope there were no normal stalkers out there. Get that, eat some of that. Let's go talk to Bess. You can see in the bottom left that there is a stamina bar that depletes. You can increase that with certain artifacts. I hope none of these guys died. I don't think they did. Mr. Bess, I do believe he'll give us a grenade for this. He's got an assault rifle. And just cash. Garbage. The vehicles here were used in the cleanup after the first Chernobyl incident. Those giant mounds that we saw off to our right, our left coming back, are actually piles of debris from the incident itself. The hangar is where we're going to be headed. You can see these large debris piles. Well, this appears to be... There's something in it. These two hills right here, this large debris pile, this hill, are where we just were. This path goes between them. This is the bandit camp we were at. This is where we came in. This is where we need to go. There's bandits over here. There are bandits somewhere up here. And up here should be to the bar, which is one of the main hubs of the game. Now let's see if we can't get this without dying. Oh, these two. Oh, that's ammunition. Can't even use yet. Let's see. Leave that here for now. Leave those here for now. I do believe every container is safe storage, which means it won't respawn. That, I do believe, was the one I was wearing. Yes, it was. We can see that on the map. Hopefully, we don't immediately die. We do have anti-radiation medicine, so there shouldn't be too much of an issue. We'll just go for it. He who dares and all that. And there's a floating anomaly right there. Anomalies tend to float and bounce. Or not anomalies, artifacts. They tend to float and bounce. So they can be pretty noticeable. Just a couple of wretcheds. There's an anomaly right there. Bandits tend to spawn over there, and there's one now. There's another one. We can see we killed him, but sometimes bandits don't actually die. They just go down. And then you can hear them yelling. Like the guy we saved all the way at the beginning of the game, who told us to give him a med pack. Or Fox, who told us to meet the guy over here. Oh, that one was a bit of an unlucky series of shots at him. You can hear anomalies going off to the left over there. I didn't see him there. Usually, enemy stalkers, or just stalkers in general, will only show up on your map if you see them. And then they'll stick around for a little bit if they go behind cover or something, but they won't stick around forever on the map unless you see them again. When you get shot, you actually do see a little indicator on your map that shows where the damage came from, which is helpful. Not the best, but it's helpful. Sometimes it's even a little bit better than games where you see the damage indicator in your HUD. Yeah. This is a facet of stalker culture. When a stalker dies, although they're buried, their stash tends to be buried with them, and their gas mask is usually hung on the cross. Oh, not bad. Gravity, not great. It causes radiation. Stone blood, not bad. Does reduce the effectiveness of our armor, which is not good. But does increase our health, which is not bad. This would be a whirligig then. You can see them. I just walked into one. Hey, look. Ooh. It's been a while since I've seen anyone go up in one of these. Oh, I thought there was. I believe that's a springboard or a vortex. As you can see, that bandit was completely destroyed by the anomaly. And that means I can't actually get any gear off him. How fortuitous. There's one right there. I hope now you understand the danger of anomalies. They are nothing to be trifled with. The only reason I was able to escape that one that I ran into was because I wasn't over-encumbered yet. Had I been, I might not have been able to make my way out of it. Shooting.
Anyone who can hear me, we've been attacked by a gang of bandits.
That's the guy we need to talk to.
Brothers, help us, we're in deep shit. Bandits have gone mad. Is there anyone nearby, damn it?
Yes, there is. We're on our way, we're on our way. That's a loner. This is a train hanger. Bandits. Another line not matching up with its subtitles. Can be dangerous to go gung-ho, but sometimes you just gotta. Thankfully, NPCs can always tell us apart from bandits, even if we're wearing bandit gear. Otherwise, it would be very dangerous for me to be running in here and saving them like this. Is there someone around? That really hurt. And I'm out of stamina. There we go. More ammo. Gotta be careful I don't shoot this guy in the back. I hear dogs.
Great job, boys. We wiped them out. Everybody have some rest. And you, Stalker, come over here. Let's have a chat.
Please, line. Not every stalker has unique lines. That's okay. You know, this was not necessarily an indie game, but it was a small dev team, so you can forgive a few reused voice actors. Listen, if you can forgive Bethesda and such for reusing voice actors, and you can forgive this small team from doing the same thing. I mean, Bethesda's like a big company. Besides, there's a good vibe here. Ah, Artiste. Semyon Artiste. I was trying to save them, but although I don't remember if he was already dead when I got in here. This one too. Not good. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. Such is life in the zone. Yeah, mole. Oh, I have to go back to, let's go back to Corden. I may as well head there now. Garbage can be very dangerous because that building is ostensibly safe once you clear it, but the path to it from this main road here is full of anomalies. There, you see that? That glow that's different from the rest of those anomalies. That's an artifact. Another bit of ambience. Let's see if we can't sneakily grab this and make our way out of here. None of the wretched. Money's money. No, this was a gravity. So that means these are vortexes. And the ones over there, well, these are also vortexes. Some of these anomalies are very hard to tell. There's 3 different ones that do almost exactly the same thing. Vortex, springboards, and whirligigs. The difference is in how dangerous they are, how much damage they actually do. I think some of their effects are a little different too. Oh, these guys are getting attacked by bandits again. Damn. Well, all the guys that were here I just talked to are dead now. Such is life in the zone. What did I stop using? I think Bess is dead. Man, that really sucks. He's a terrific. Bess is a friendly early game stalker, although not necessarily plot important. But having him dead Just means there's less friendlies in the garbage. Oh, can you hear it? Listen. It's intense. It's intense because you know it could just destroy you in an instant. Dang. Bess is dead. I think. This guy's talking to himself. Dang. Let's go.
Ще більше переживати почали. Ну, гляньте, люди, що коїться? Зомбі розвелося, як лавіна. Вже й на барі цеглині впасти нема де.
Unless he's just left and he's not here anymore. Oh, here he is. Oh, the Schema Whirlpool. Where is he? I wonder if he just despawned. I suppose it wouldn't be reasonable to assume that. Another Stoneblood? These three are bandits. Torvik is there. There's Bess.
Студент на екзамен.
Bess.
Розумієте, я не можу здати математику, тому що зовсім не сплю останній місяць. От ледве закриваю очі.
Not great, but
Мені сниться один і той самий сон.
it's not the worst thing in the
Мене
world.
притисли до стіни покинутої атомної станції страшні мутанти і готові розірвати мене
The
на
zone will
шматки.
survive without him.
А професор йому. Якби ви закінчили інститут десь тепер існувати. Ай, молодий чоловіче.
We'll put a whole bunch of this pistol ammo in there because we're not using it that often, and it's heavy. Man, put in a lot of work trying to keep Bess and all his group alive. Unfortunate. Alright. Kidding me? That was unlucky. You gotta be kidding me. What's going on with these bandits today? I barely walked out onto the road and there was a group there. Some guys ran up here, but I don't see what happened to them. Well, at least Torvik survived. Let's head back to the cordon. Yellow. Loners do tend to spawn here once it's been cleared of bandits, which isn't the worst thing in the world.
Швидко зброю сховав.
Loners are at least friendly for a bit. The NPC does not have enough money. Can't trade any of these. Actually, I can trade that. I'll have to check on that, but I do believe there is an achievement for selling a certain amount of dog tails. It wouldn't let me sell them to Citrovich, so I was planning on selling them to a group of guys called the Ecologists later. But it did let me sell them to that NPC, so I'm wondering if those will count towards the achievement. Dynamic world and all that. See, that was a fight that didn't even involve me. NPCs just do that. I don't know if you could see that, but I guess I should get rid of these guys because they're kind of close to Fox. I don't know if you saw that, but bullets bounce off the ground. If you get the right angle, they'll bounce. I don't know if they are still lethal after bouncing, however. But I don't see why they wouldn't be. Not with this game. Doesn't make sense. A lot of dead bandits here. Ooh. Might as well grab some dogtails. Gotta sell them for that achievement anyway. Might as well. Just to... Hey, this guy spawned with a assault rifle here. That's crazy. Yeah, these are very good. Yeah, I could hear it coming. I tried turning around before it got to me, but it wasn't quick enough on the draw. This is a loner. Inexperienced. See, that dead experienced loner just goes to show you that it doesn't matter how much experience you have in the zone. It could all just end one day. I wonder why he's walking over there. I can understand why he would stray from the military checkpoint. But... oh, that cross is a stash. I'll get that on the way back. Trying to avoid the military checkpoint myself. I don't feel like paying 500 rubles today. Let's see. I decided to extend these videos a little bit just to get a little more content in each one. And I'm running up on my time limit here. I don't have time for another firefight. I've got to get to Sidrovich. Well, next episode may be an extra long special because now that I have the weaponry I do, I'm tempted to take down the cordon. Oh, just heard a blind dog eating some poor stalker. Alright, almost there. Did you hear that? More atmosphere. I have no clue what that was supposed to be. Either a beast or tires squealing. Alright.
So you're back.
I didn't even realize I took that job. Actually, I didn't take that job. It just so happened that I was there and he died.
What is this shit?
I know. Just making sure this wasn't loaded. I don't want to lose out on any ammunition. Trade that in.
Not bad. Some pretty good stuff you've got there.
Trade 3 of those.
Not bad. Some pretty good
Cancel
stuff
the dogtail.
you've got there.
Alright, looks like once more
Now that's the way to go.
we will be leaving the game in Sidrovich's bunker. I thank y'all for joining me again. And next time, we may have an extra special long episode. So look forward to that. Alright, signing off for now. See you guys next time.